Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we are going to talk about Facebook's big decision. Former President Trump will stay banned for a couple of years, no longer be part of the discussion on Facebook. There's already a little bit of a response coming from people that it's only 2 years. I would point out that they don't say he gets his accounts back in 2 years. They say that in 2 years they will review it. It appears that if metrics involving civil unrest and stuff like that, if they're still up, he won't be going back onto the platform. In related news that I think is actually maybe even more interesting, Facebook is no longer going to assume that politicians have newsworthy posts. Up until now, politicians have been kind of exempt from a lot of rules concerning terms of service and speech on social media platforms. That's changing. They're no longer going to give them that exemption for being newsworthy automatically. They're going to apply it, and if they apply it, they will put like a notice down below. I think that's going to have much more far-reaching effects than people are imagining. A couple of years ago, there was a discussion about Twitter and why Twitter was having issues taking racist content off of their platform. Tech people said the reason they couldn't do it is because if they used an algorithm to do it, well, they would catch a whole bunch of Republican politicians in it. If Facebook was to implement that sort of process, if they exempted something, it would be labeled. I think that's going to have much bigger consequences and have far-reaching effects on discussion in this country. Now, sure, there's a debate to be had about whether or not large social media platforms should have this much power. In the system that exists right now, they do. It's their platform. They can do with it as they wish. This is also going to impact politicians overseas. And I'm very curious to see how that's going to play out. My guess is there will be different standards for different regions. And the terms of service will vary greatly. And what is given a newsworthy exemption in, say, the United States, well, it may not get one in China or vice versa. We may be reaching a point where the Facebook experience, where the social media experience differs even more from country to country as different standards of acceptable speech get applied in different locations. I think that's much more interesting than the former guy staying banned for a couple of years. As far as the partisan stuff goes, yeah, he's kind of out of the midterms. He's not going to have as large an impact there, especially since he canceled his super successful blog thing. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.